Hey everybody, today I'm running through the tests of this LED grow light. It's by Spider Farmer. It's the SF1000 and this is the box that it comes in. It's uniquely packed and normally I don't show a unboxing because this one's packaged very well, and if you don't get one that's packed very well, this is an expensive grow light here and you get dents and it brings down the value of the grow light quite a bit before it's even used. But anyway, I'll open this up here. And here is instructions and other paperwork. That's all that comes in the box. And you can see this is a total custom box, and here is the light. And they give you a ruler to measure how far the light is above the plants, and looks like they give you 2 ratcheting grow light hangers, which is very nice because companies usually don't even send one with a grow light. And the cord, which is already attached. And we got some plant signs to stick in your pots or for whatever you're growing. And so, yeah, let's take this out and give it a test. Okay, right out of the packaging. This thing weighs about, it's just under 3 pounds. I measured this, and this is roughly 12 by 12, a square foot. And I measured the cord. It's 6.5 feet from the end of the driver. And it has a Meanwell driver on it, and I'll show you that closer in a second. On the front here, it has this coating. You can kind of see it shiny, and that's to make it splash proof so you're not going to splash it with water. But yeah, this is a really heavy duty heat sink, aluminum heat sink, and I could tell this is very quality made. And let's take a look at the driver. Here's a closer look at the driver. It's a Meanwell driver, nice quality driver. It's the actually the model number is XLG100-H-A, and I'll zoom in here. And this is dimmable, so we're going to test that too and see what wattage it uses. They said it was going to be set at 100 watts right out of the box, so we're going to see if that's true, and then see what the limits are for low and high. As for the diodes that they use the Samsung LM301B quality diodes, and that is for deeper penetration through the canopy compared to, say, your typical red and blue diodes that other companies use. So I can't wait to test this out, and let's check the wattage right now, and I'll also try the dimming option. Alright, now we're going to test the wattage, the actual wattage that they have it set at with this driver. And they said 100, and I have it attached to the kilowatt here. So we'll take a reading off of that. I'll plug it in right now. And zoom in. See, I'll put this on watts. And I'll zoom in here so you can take a look at what it's actually using right out of the box. Okay, it looks like they have it set at about 94 watts. So let's try dimming it and making it extra bright and see what levels we get. Now, to test out how this is dimmable, to adjust the wattage, we have to remove the driver from the base. There's just 4 screws at each corner. I'll remove that, and that will give us access to the step up and step down. Alright, I have the driver removed, and once you have it removed, there's a rubber plug right here. Just take that out. That's just to keep moisture out. There we go. Put that aside, and inside this hole, you can take a Phillips screwdriver, a small one like this, And if you look down in the hole with a flashlight, you can turn it left and right and adjust the wattage that this light will use. So let's do that right now and find out what the extremes are. I have it hooked up to the kilowatt, and right now we're at 94. So you just put your Phillips in there and don't force it, just kind of let it rest in there and give it a turn to the left. We're going to bring it down. Just go real slow. We're at 90. Now we're at 70, 68, 58, 54, 53, 45, 40, and it looks like the lowest you can go is 40 watts. So let's go the other way and see how bright we can make this. 46, 50, 56, 72, 81, 83. Oh, looks like it turns off. Oh, we're actually at 119. I was going too fast. So if you go above 119, 121, 130. Looks like 130 is the max, and then it turns off. Yeah. So we know our limits. Actually, it's 136 right now. And this is a very bright light. I reconnected the driver. I set it at exactly 100 watts. And next, all I have to do is hang it. And all I'm going to do is take these hangers, which they supplied. There's one for each side. And just connect it with through these holes on the aluminum heatsink. And then hang it from the ratcheting grow light hangers, which I'm so happy they gave me two, because that'll prevent it from swinging like this, which many grow lights that I get do not come with two. They don't even come with one. But anyway, let's hang it up. I've had this running for about 10 days now, and it's all set up. And I thought I'd show you how I have it set up. I did put the hangers up, hanging the light. It's easy to level out. It won't spin around because it has two hangers. And this big beef has been under here for about 10 days, and it had flowers. But right now, there's 12 tomatoes on there. I don't know if you could see them, but I'm going to take the heat reading off the light itself right now. Now to take some heat readings, I must say, looking at the driver, it is about a 1/4 inch off of the top of the heat sink, and there's a space under there to separate them to keep it cooler. So let's check the temperature on the driver, the heat sink, and then the lights underneath. Testing the driver temperature, it is about 115 degrees plus or minus. Testing the heat sink, it is about 88 degrees right above the light. Testing right below the light, it is about 130 degrees right at the lights. So that'll give you an idea if you're going to use this in the grow tent, what the temps are going to be. Here's a quick close-up. They say 3 foot by 3 foot grow area for veg, and 2 foot by 2 foot for flower. And I have it pretty close to the top of the plant right there. It's about 10 inches, and it's not being affected at all by the heat. There really isn't that much heat, and I don't have the fan on it right now. But I'm getting some nice tomatoes in here, right there, and there's one back there that is starting to turn. Just to wrap things up, this is a high quality light in my opinion. These quality diodes, quality driver, and the heatsink is high quality too. And it's built to last, I can tell. But you don't need special glasses to look at this, like the blue and red. although it is easier to look at because it's so bright, but it doesn't make you feel dizzy or ill like the blue and red ones do. That's why they sell these glasses. But anyway, I'm happy with this, and I hope you enjoyed the review. And that's all. Take care, everybody.